Okay? I said they're called warm and cool, not because they're warm and cool, but because we associate the colors with warm and cool things, like, the sun, or glowing embers, or fire, or lava, things like that. All the colors that we think are cool remind us of trees, grass, leaves, water, ice, the sky. Right? It's an association. The colors are not warm or cool. At the same time, like, it's brown, and I look upon it as, wow, this would be the starting point of a beautiful skin tone if I'm doing portraits. Other people see shit, and I mean literally shit, especially the yellow to violet. Most of you are young enough where this isn't something you're firsthand familiar with, but when I teach older students who are parents, somewhere in the middle, they're like, oh my God, it's baby poo. Because, I don't know, I don't have children, so maybe there's this yellow, it's kind of this yellow ochre color that reminds people of poo. My recommendation is, instead of thinking about the negative associations of complementary colors and, oh, I don't like them because they're not pretty and intense like these are pretty and intense, but they will only take you so far, okay? Try to think of it as caramel or chocolate or mustard or something yummy to eat, not baby poo. And you'll make a friend of complementary colors. But it's understandable because that's the kind of, we have associations. We associate certain things with certain colors because they are that color. Like fire is that color. Leaves are that color. Warm, cool. Poo, skin. Yeah, it's like, and it's one of those things that just try not to make it something that you don't like because you associate it with something else. It's just a color. You can use it for anything, okay? Any questions? I think that covers it. So like I said, you don't need to do a whole lot. The only reason I washed my brush out was for the sake of making the demo fast. I wanted to skip and go straight to the blue to show you how it goes from that side in as opposed to this side in, just so you'd see the difference, okay? But in general, you really don't need to clean the brush. Like, you're just adding little bits of blue to the yellow, to the orange, or if you want to go back, just add more orange back in, add more blue back in. You really don't need to clean the brush. Just try to, keep your brush strokes smooth. As you can see, when I don't use the liquid, I don't have that transparency problem. You might a little bit with the yellow just because it is a transparent color, but let's stay away from the liquid today. Like, don't use it. Just use the paint out of the tube. When you do need to use the brush, use the Gamsol, but you probably won't need much. You don't have to use the palette knife to do the initial mixing of the magenta and the blue for the violet, or to do the yellow and the red for the orange. It just makes it faster. That's all I'm saying. Everybody good? Cool. All right.